Yeah, we continue with our series of Bible studies today. And today we are studying Exodus, or Popo. Isi nke iri na atọ. Exodus chapter 13. So that's where we are studying today. Join us. Welcome to Bible study. So we can study this Bible together. We don't need to interpret it. Just read it as they wrote it. But remember, the Bible was not written for you to understand it because it's not a historical book. It's not for you to learn anything. It's for the slaves. They were written to confuse the slaves so that slaves will not resist their slavery and they maybe kill their masters and escape. So they make them, oh no, there is God that can do this, do that. That God will save you. Don't worry. You are suffering now. Time will come when God will reward you. Even your master is also serving the same God. Wait a minute. You telling me I am serving the same God with my slave master? That same God commanded my master, my slave master, to enslave me. And we are serving the same God. And we are going to the same heaven. That when we get there, God will reward both of us again. But I'm the one serving that idiot of a master on the earth. Heaven is not real. Okay? God is not real. Slave masters are real. Alright? The Bible or Quran or Torah, they are not the truth. They don't contain any iota of truth. They are contained lies, confusion, division, slavery, all manner of evil, rape, murder. God is a blood-sucking God. Is an evil God. A God no one in their right senses will even believe exists. And even if such God exists, no one in their right senses will worship that God. I can never worship oppressors. I can never worship enslaver. I can never worship evil person. Never. I never worship somebody that is not evil. Talk less of evil person. Come on. Verse 1. Then the Lord spoke to Moses again. Let's check chapter 1 to make sure. You see, after chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, see, then chapter 4. So it was from chapter 3 that God started speaking to Moses. And since then, from chapter 3 to the present chapter we are studying now, which is chapter 13, it's still then the Lord spoke to Moses. He never showed up. Moses did not see God. And that's why in John chapter 1 verse 18, they said no one has seen God at any time. Abraham, your father, did not see God. Jacob, your father, did not see God. Isaac, your father, did not see God. Adam did not see God. Eve did not see God. No character in the Bible, including Jesus, ever saw God. None of them saw God. All the characters in the Bible, all the people you read in the Bible, both the people of Israel or people of Egypt or whatever people they wrote in that book, none of them have seen God at any time. What did God say this time? He says, saying, consecrate to me all the firstborn, whatever opens the womb among the children of Israel, both man and the beast, it is mine. This is evil God. A woman slept with a man or slept with men and conceived and give birth to children. Now God come to claim the firstborn. He said the firstborn, who whatever opens the womb, he said among the people of Israel belongs to God. God claimed it, although he did not give birth to them. God claimed it, although he did not create them. God did not create you to claim anything. He did not create you to demand anything from you. You don't owe God anything, my people. Our people are living this, and they will tell you it's African, it's our ancient traditional culture. No, it's not. What we call African culture and traditions today, we are copied from the Bible. And that's how they are living it. That's why we went to their school. That's why all the institutions in our land are from them. Europeans build them. I was thinking today, I said, how can you say so, maybe accusing person of competition or something? That's how we were raised. Do you think, what did they teach you in school? It's how to compete with others. That's why they call it exam. They teach all of you, then they put who pass. This one carry first, this one carry second. That's how competition is in our head today. Your brother is competing with you. Your sister is competing with you. Your parents competing with you. Your siblings competing with you. Your children competing with you. Why? Because all of us went to the same school. Western education taught us competition, taught us confusion, taught us division, taught us retrogression. They never teach us anything to benefit us. People will labor. You store people's glory for God. You say, yeah, it is God. God is the one that made it possible. God, no. If God can make anyone to have children, you won't be needing sex. If God can make you have children, you won't need a man or woman. God did not create you. God did not give birth to you. Then why are you living in fear of that God? Why are you trusting and obeying that God? To the extent, even your parents are teaching you to put that God before them. Why? You know your parents are more important to you. They are the ones that have been taking care of you than any God. No God has taken care of you. You have not seen any God at any time. Claiming what does not belong to him. He said he will not share his glory with anyone, but he's sharing people's glory with them. He's not even sharing our glory with us. He's stealing them. God is the thief that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Jesus is the thief that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Wake up. Verse 3. And Moses said to the people, remember. Now, why this God always have intermediary like the middleman? The third person. Why? I want you to tell me why, if this God is everywhere, he created everyone, he can do all things, then why can't he speak to everyone everywhere? Think about it. He spoke to Moses and Aaron. They went and speak to the people. He speak to this one. That's why, like every Sunday, every Saturday, every Friday, people gather somewhere. Even some people now, every day of the week, they gather somewhere hearing from their God through somebody. There is always middleman. That's why you see Africans believe that Jesus is their mediator. He's the one standing between them and the God. They cannot go to God except through Jesus. Yet their problem is not solved. The problem you are having in your community, the problem you are having in your life, the problem you are having in your family is enough to teach you there is no God. If there is God, you won't be having all those problems. The reason why we are suffering in this world is concept of God. Some evil men created God and using it to control other people, exploit other people, deceive other people, rob other people. Wake up. He said to the people, remember, this day is in which you went out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand, the Lord brought you out of this place. It's a lie. God did not bring them out by strength of hand. He did not. They said, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh has the final say, not God. If God has the final say, he wouldn't have been sending Moses and Aaron, asking them to ask Pharaoh to let his people go. If God's people are free, God won't be asking anybody to free them. If God is greater than people, if God is mightier than people, God won't ask anybody to let his people go. He will just let his people go. I've been saying this. God is a drama queen. God is a drama queen. He's full of drama. Nothing is easy with God. Everything is too hard with God. For God to hear you, you must close your eyes, kneel down or stand up or raise. You must perform some rituals. You must perform sacrifice. You must obey. You must labor to please this God, to worship this God. Evil God. He said, and after they will claim it is by the strength of God, by the hand of God. That's how we made it. No, nobody makes it in this world by the hand of God. You can never be. If the hand of God can free you from bondage, there will be no child of God in any prison in this world. If the hand of God exists, you won't need to do anything for God. You won't need to do anything in the name of God. God will supply all your needs, spiritually, physically, mentally, however you want to put it. God, if God exists and there is what is called the hand of God that is mighty to save, mighty to help, there will be no child of God in this world suffering or being in prison. He will just command. He said he got angels. They will just go there. They don't need to go anywhere. Just stay in heaven. He said, where the word of God is, there is power. Just speak. Prison door open. Come out. Is it not written in the Bible in Psalm chapter 8? No, chapter 24, right? Verse 8. If I still correct. Chapter 24, verse 8. He said, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be lifted up, ye everlasting door, that the King of glory may come in. Even that, although it's wrong, you don't need to say, please open the door and let me come in. If you are everywhere, if you are almighty, if you are all wise, why are you behaving like people you created, people that lack knowledge? You say your people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they are your image and likeness. You created them in your own image and likeness, and also say that they lack knowledge. You said they perish, they are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They went into captivity because of lack of knowledge. But you are their God. You are all-knowing God. Why can't you make all of them knowledgeable? Why are children of God still ignorant for any reason or anywhere? Think about that. Said the Lord brought you out of the strength of the hand, which is, I say, no living bread shall be eaten. On this day, you are going out in the month Abib. See now, he mentioned month. He never mentioned the day yet. Because all this while, no date, no month, no week, nothing. It is now is mentioning month. And the first month mentioned in the book of Exodus is the month of Abib. So that's supposed to be their first month of the year. So is it December? Is it January? Is it August? Is it July? We're in July now, right? So maybe this is the first month they mean. But let's go on verse 5. And it shall be, when the Lord bring you into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, which he swore to your fathers to give to you. You see, the land, the people of Israel, even if you claim that today's Israel is the Bible Israel, the land they're occupying does not belong to them. Why are they still laying any claim on those lands? At least the Bible shows that it's not their land. And there is no God that gave them the land, but they wrote, oh, God gave it to us. They are choosing people of God because they wrote the book that says so. But it's not true. If you go and take other people's land, you are a bandit. You are an invader. You are a land thief. But you claim it is God. God gave it to me. God gave it. It's a lie. It's a lie. Anywhere people are when you made them, that is their land. It was not your land. Maybe they came and chased you. No, these people has been there. They are indigenous to that land. Then you came. You say God sent you to kill them and possess their land. The same people that worship the God of Israel will open their dirty mouth to tell me that God loves me. A God that sent them to take Africa. A God that tell them to take black people. You telling me that God loves me. Thunder fire that God. Thunder fire that God. Taking other people's land. Land that belonged to Hittites, the Canaanites, the Amorites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. God swore to give it to you. You accepted. But if today you say, oh, you should not buy any stolen goods. You should not steal. The same people that went, kill people, steal their resources, steal their land. They are the one that wrote and telling you, thou shalt not steal. Do not steal. If you catch a thief, he will restore sevenfold. When will the people of Israel restore sevenfold for stealing that land where they are fighting with their fellow thieves called Palestinians? That land, the whole land where they are fighting, the whole Middle East belongs to Africa. The whole Middle East belongs to Africa, not to white people, not to Arabs, not to Europeans. Better educated ones will come to insult me, telling me, shut up. How are you educated? What is your authority? Fuck you. You can't even live in your village in Africa and you come to defend English grammar with me. Shame to you. Shame to all the black people, all the Africans who think because I can't speak English well, it disqualifies me from opening your eyes to see that we are still slaves to white supremacists. See how English has been helping us now, right? I am in my father's house right now, right? This is my father's compound, right? Yeah. I'm in my own land because English is helping us. If I speak even my own language, many of my brethren will not understand me. It's only English we understand now. English name, English dressing, everything English. English food. Our own, no, it's primitive. We think primitive is bad. Primitives mean original. It was there before the artificial came. Primitive does not mean it's outdated. No. What is outdated is God. And we existed before God. A land flowing with milk and honey, that you shall keep this service in this month. A land flowing with, people made that land to be flowing with milk and honey. They went and they bring honey. Do you think, how do you make milk and the honey? How do you make milk and the honey? It's either it is natural or artificial. And naturally, female have that milk, whether it's man, people or animals. All the females bear it and they can develop it. It's natural to do that. God cannot do that. God cannot give you milk. God cannot give you honey. Bees give you honey. Animals and people give you milk. God can never, there's no land flowing with milk and honey, but it's metaphors they will say. It means land full of good things. Lack of no good things. Everything you need is in that land, and that's African land. That's why when they went to South Africa, they refused to go. When they went to Middle East, they refused to go. They kill out people and possess the land. And today, they are saying it is their land, that we are the thugs, we are the low lives, we are the low IQs. Oh no, white people are the superior ones. No, it is always the weak ones who claim superiority. Superior people don't claim superiority. It's like a man. If you are a man, you don't claim to be a man. You are a man, people will see it. If you are a woman, you don't claim to be a woman. People will see it. If you are gay, you don't need to claim you are gay. People will see it. It's natural. Life is natural. It's not spiritual. It's not divine. It does not need any supernatural to exist. Life continues through sex. Animals is having sex. You are having sex. Yet you say there is God that created you. You can't give up. That's why I said today in one of my posts, I said, argue with your birthday. If you say God created you, then tell me why you know your birthday, but you don't know your creation day. You know your birthday because that was real. Your mother gave birth to you on certain day, and it cannot repeat itself, which nullifies you celebrating or observing your birthdays every year. You are not born every year. You are not born every day. You are not born every week. You are not born every month. You are born in one day. And that day, people celebrated that you were born. That's it. You don't need to continue observing and celebrating your birthday unless you join the system, which is why we are suffering today. Because even people that said they are woke or they are awakened or they are no longer religious, are they not still celebrating birthday? Where do you get it from? Where do you get celebration of your birthday from? Were you born this year? How old are you? It is the very first day you were born, the day you were born, that is your birthday. It cannot be repeated. You can, no matter what. You see how you try to justify that evil celebration. Oh no, we can do celebration of life. No, when I was born, You don't know the day you were born. Your parents told you. And many of you, the date they tell you were born is wrong date. Because many of you were born where there was no time. They didn't even remember the day. They were, oh, he was born. Hey, my wife gave birth last week. Oh, he got back last week. They give you certificate in the hospital. That's why they begin to give people certificate in the hospital. So that people will remember the actual date. Okay, this is the day you were born. Even they adding time too. Add your weight. You are celebrating your birthday. Is today your birthday? Were you born this year? If you are not born this year, you celebrate birthday means you are supporting this evil system you are suffering under. Wake up and trash all that bullshit they taught us. No condition is permanent. Verse 6, 7 days you shall, you see, this God don't like people enjoying life, enjoying pleasure. He hates relaxation. God don't want you to relax at all. That's why he said 6 days you will labor. On the 7th day you're supposed to rest again. He said, no, worship me. Kill bull, kill lamb. You gotta worship me. Go. There's no rest with God. Nobody worshiping God have rest. They can't. It's impossible. Because God is wicked. And everyone that believes in God is wicked. And there's no peace, no rest for the wicked. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. You see, bread that doesn't taste well. No. Don't. Bread that is nasty, sour. Don't put any spice on it. Just eat it like that. And on the 7th day there shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and no living bread shall be seen among you, nor shall living be seen among you in all your quarters. I pity those people who are dementia patients. They will forget now. They will forget they say no living bread. They will forget because dementia patients forget things. Or those people suffering Parkinson's disease and all that. There are some things that make people forget something. And if you forget it, there's no excuse. God will punish you. He said if you keep the whole law and fail in one, you are a lawbreaker. You must be punished. What type of God do you worship? Why are you worshiping a wicked God like this? You say, oh my God is not wicked. Then why are you suffering? If your God is not wicked, you will not be suffering. He will not let evil before you. I'm looking for husband. I'm looking for house. I'm looking for money. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. I'm serving an almighty God who can do all things. Your God cannot provide those things. And you say you are proud, worshiping that God, serving that God. Shame on you. Verse 8. And you shall tell your son in that day, not your daughter. Excuse me. He said, you shall tell your son in that day. What happened to your daughter? Huh? You shall tell your son in that day. But you have sons and daughters. Why now separating the son from daughters? Our people still arguing like, oh, polygamy is good or marriage is all right. I say so. If you are practicing polygamy as right, how about polyandry? Polygamy is one man having multiple women. I don't want to say husband and wife because I don't support marriage. Then polyandry is one woman having multiple men. And you Africans who say, oh, white people brought gay to us, but they're against polygamy. No, white people brought marriage to us. We never had marriage before white people came. And when you say we had marriage before white people came or we had polygamy, that's what they tell you that our people were practicing slavery before they came. They tell you we were selling. No. They gave us marriage before we say, yeah, if we have marriage, now it have to be balanced. If a man can marry, a woman can marry. If a man can have a wife, a woman can have a wife. If a man can be a husband, a woman can be a husband. That is nature. That is balance. That is balance. But this one, you keep separating men from women and putting men over women, forgetting that women are our mothers. Without women, we won't be here. No matter how you fuck all the animals, it never be like you. Never. Without the woman, you will not be here. You are not greater than a woman because you are a man. You are not. Any God that chose you above woman was made by man. And it's a shame that women have accepted it as that way. In spirituality, in religion, women are put under men. And you want me to continue believing in spirituality and religion after I know that a man and a woman supposed to live together equally. No one is the head, no one is the tail. No one is the head, no one is the neck. If a man can be the head, the woman can be the head. If a man can urinate, the woman can urinate. Don't tell me that penis is more important than vagina. You are stupid. Then tell me the doorway through which you came into life. It's the woman. Without the body of the woman, you won't be here, no matter who you are. Your father, no man can give birth to any being. It is woman that give birth. Even the DNA they are having today, I doubt it. I don't believe it. I know they have encoded it. The system, the people that established the system we're in, they coded all that nonsense, telling you that children belongs to men. A man only eats food that forms sperm, and they injected that sperm in a woman. Woman carried that body for 9 months. That body developed. The man did not put body in the woman. No, the woman have what it takes to form the body. All you need is the sperm is like when you put water. You gather all the ingredients to cook. You just put a little water. Those ingredients you gather, some of them have water, but you just put more. Then you claiming that little water you put on all that ingredients is the head is greater than all those ingredients. They will tell you, no, life is in the sperm. It's a lie. Life is not in the sperm. Life is in every nature. Nature. Whether tree, whether people, life is there. They are life, including stone. They are part of life. They are eternal. There's no time this world did not exist. But if you say there was a time this world did not exist, give us that time now. Tell us where your God was that time. But I can use your book to tell you where your God began. Your God began in the darkness. Darkness is among what? Black people. That's what that book said. Exodus chapter 20 verse 21, it said God was in the thick darkness. Then in the New Testament they tell you it's now. In the thick darkness, people could approach him. But in the light, in the New Testament, you cannot approach him. You cannot. No, he said he dwell in an unapproachable light, which no man dare come near. That's why God's servants are blind, because God is the light that blinds their eyes. But darkness can never blind you. Darkness, that's where you see treasure. Darkness, that's where you see beauty. Darkness, that's where you see riches. You cannot see riches in the light. Light comes to show you what is in the darkness. That light is not opposite of darkness. Darkness is spring. Darkness is permanent. Light is not permanent. Light is temporal. That's why you have light out. You can never have dark out. You can never have darkness out. Even as you see the sun shining, you still see shadow. Darkness is permanent. Light is not permanent. So all those DNA, they coded it so that men will be claiming children. No. Children belongs to woman. Wherever your mother from, that's where you came from. You did not come from where your father came from. It's your mother that carried you. Your father did not carry you. Your father did not carry you. You shall tell your son in that day, saying, this is done because of what the Lord did for me when I came up from Egypt. So if God said that the male, the firstborn male that opened the womb belongs to him. So the firstborn female does not belong to him. You see why you see even women, especially African women, fighting for their firstborn to be male child. This is what they give you. You're calling it your culture and tradition today. Remember, we are still their slaves. During slavery, they stripped us of all our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of nature and ourselves. We lost that knowledge. We lost that wisdom. We lost that understanding. What we have today is make believe. Make believe. God created you. Make believe. Man is the head of the house. Make believe. Woman was created from man. Make believe. Tell me the truth. Where did you come from? I mean, where did you come through? Through the body of your father or through the body of your mother? Tell me the truth. The day you were born. Did you come out through your father's penis or through your mother's vagina? It's simple. But they use fear to make you fear to even reason. That's why when you hear from somebody like me, you'll be like, oh no, yeah, big God, this one, you are the one delusional. Do you know what delusion means? Persistent false belief. You are holding it. I believe God created me. That is delusion. That's why somebody call it God delusion. Illusion. Misinterpretation of what exists. You exist. God does not exist. You say now you are a creature of God. That's illusion. Then hallucination. You begin to hear voices and hearing and seeing whatever you say you believe in your dream, in your revelation, in your trance. And then they add the prophecy. They prophesy to you, yeah, the Lord sent me. Blah, blah, blah. God values male over female. And the female is the one giving birth to us. And you want me to believe in that God. May thunder fire that God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. May God fire that God of our ancestors. May thunder fire that God of our ancestors. May thunder fire any God anywhere in this world that people fear, believe, or worship. No God is supposed to be accepted. Every God is supposed to be rejected. Your suffering is enough to make you to doubt and reject God. You are suffering alone. Let's continue. You shall tell your son in that day, saying, this is done because of what the Lord did for me when I came up from Egypt. It shall be as a sign to you on your hand and as a memory between your eyes. Hi. This God like to torture people. That the Lord's law, remember the reason, he said that the Lord's law may be in your mouth. For with a strong hand the Lord has brought you out of Egypt. You shall therefore keep this ordinance in its season from year to year. That the Lord's law may be in your mouth. That's what they are quoting today. When you say there is no God, the fool said there is no God. Quoting nonsense. The law, the word of God. That's what they're quoting. But they cannot show you that God. The fool said there is no God. Who are you to question God? Oh, the Bible says. Outside Bible, what else did God say? I don't know. God will reveal himself to you. Don't worry. When time comes, you will know. Time is now. Time is now. If there is time you must demonstrate your faith, it's now. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. Now, faith is. Not faith will be. Now, faith is. Show the evidence. Show the proof. Show it. You don't need to convince anyone with all your bombardment with lies. The law of God in your mouth. This book of the law shall not depart from your heart. You find it also in the book of Joshua, chapter 1 verse 8. But this is where it started. The law. And after, I think it's in the book of either Jeremiah or Ezekiel, he said that he did not give them any law. He did not give them any law when they came out of Egypt. But you can see, he gave them law. He's been giving them law. He said, when you come out, you worship me on this mountain. You do this. Even Moses said that they don't know yet all it will take to worship this God. But he told them when they get there, they will know. Let us go. Listen, I have come to know the Bible and this God so much that when I tell you there's no God, I'm not shaking. Because I hear them say, oh, I see you are angry. I see you are there. Why are you angry at God? What has God done for you? Angry at what? I'm angry at the lies they taught me. My parents don't taught me that lie. And I'm still having problem with them today because of that lie they taught me. You want me to keep quiet and accept it? Huh? See? So the law of God will be in your mouth. You'll be quoting it. Yeah, God say. I know that. The Bible say. Even to the extent they put it in prayers. Listen to their prayers today. You think they are preaching. Listen, oh Lord, your word say. I used to do all that. You went for night vigil. You'll be walking around speaking in tongues. What you don't understand. What are you saying? 2 hours go, 3 hours gone, 4 hours. You say, hey, I pray, see, I stay in the presence of God all night. I was awake. After you go, you go. Even some of them, they will not go catch some sleep. From there, they go for their business. They'll be sleeping at their business place. Their condition not change. People that did not go for that night vigil came and sell more than them, living better than them. They say you are unbeliever, you are evil, you are going to hell. But when they are in need, they come, please now give me money. I need money. You know, God will bless you. Fuck that God. Let that God bless you. Let me see. Can never happen. Verse 11. And it shall be, when the Lord brings you into the land of Canaanites, if you walk to that place, it is not God that brought you to that place. If you have to go to anywhere, it is not any God that led you there. No. God cannot lead you. The reason why you have your 2 legs is to walk. You can go to places. Then if you can't use your leg, then let God carry you to a place. That's when you will say that God brought you there, or he bring you there. He did not do that, but you're saying he did. You walk there in his name. He's the one that did it. No, it doesn't make sense. And you cannot make it make sense. As he swore to you and your fathers, and gives it to you, that you shall set apart to the Lord all that open the womb. It's supposed to be both male and female that open the womb, right? That is, every firstborn that comes from an animal which you have, the males shall be the Lord's, not the females. And you are a woman listening to this. You still defending, you're calling me names because of this God. God said you have no value before him. It is only the males that have value before God, because God is male-made. Male created God in his own image. That's why you can see God as her. And you see the women today accepted it. Yeah, God is man. Oh, my Father in heaven. Where is your mother in heaven? Oh, my almighty Father. Where is your almighty mother? Shame to you as a woman that you worship a God that is he and hating the God that is she. Your God cannot be she. It must be he. Then who gave birth to that he? Are you not the one giving birth to male and female? Hey, woman, wake up. African woman, wake up. African mothers, wake up. We don't need God. We need you. Wake up. Stop training your children to grow up in the fear of God. Stop training your children in the way our slave masters taught you to train them. Stop training them. They don't need to be trained. They don't need to be disciplined. All they need is to live with them. Caution them. They don't punish them. Don't discipline them. They are not your property. Let's continue. Shame. Verse 13. But every firstborn of a donkey you shall redeem with a lamb. And if you will not redeem it, then you shall break its neck. Breaking neck of the living. God like seeing people suffering. Have you ever had neck pain? Even these days, since I'm woke, when I see how they are killing the goats and they say, these people now, even when I'm eating meat, like I just finished cooking with chicken, the same way I'll be eating that chicken, that's the same way I can be eating. Killing to eat is not wrong. It's natural. Because that's the same, it's just like manure. You cut down some trees or some grasses and use them to form manure to produce more plants. Nothing is waste in nature. Even if they kill you now, it's not a waste. And that's why I've been trying to let us not living in fear of death anymore. Why are you living in fear of death? We don't die. We sleep, we wake up. We sleep, we wake up. Life can never end. Stop living in fear of, oh, what will happen to me? Who will bury me? Those things doesn't make sense. My father died in 2023. He didn't know how they did his burial. He don't know whatever happened. It is only people who are not dead yet. They are the one fighting. This one did not bring money for burial. This one did not bring the money we realized from the burial. This one did not come during the burial. This one did not give you anything during the burial. Stupid people. Stupid people. I will never participate in that. I will never waste money to bury anybody. And nobody should waste money to bury me. When I die, if they don't want to bury me, leave me there. I will still go back to the earth. It is my eternal home. That's where I am. I am standing in my home. That's where I'm living from. Verse 14. It says, so it shall be when your son asks you in the time to come, saying, what is this? Oh no, I missed someone after that neck. He said, and all the firstborn of man among your sons you shall redeem. So the other sons, you don't need to redeem them. Let me tell you something. You see how they promote firstborn son over the rest? That is evil. I'm the firstborn son and the first male to open my mother's womb. My mother married as a virgin. I cannot say that, but I know she married when she was 14 years old. My mother is older than me, 15 years old. My mother is 15 years older than me. Okay. So I am the first one to come out through her vagina, open her womb, as they say. So I am more special than my siblings. Don't you see that is evil? I know many firstborn will shut up. Because men must defend that thing that they benefit them more. Watch everything men defending. It's what benefits them more than women. Check it. Anything that want to bring women closer to men, men resist it. They say, no, 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 no. Tell them, oh no, this marriage of a woman can also have a wife. You say, no, no, it's only a man that can have a wife. A woman cannot have a wife. A woman can have a household. No, 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 it's only a man can have a household. Who said that? The evil people that gave you God, that gave you holy books, in spirituality, in religion, telling you all that nonsense. Verse 14. So it shall be when your son asks you in time to come, saying, what is this that you shall say to him? By strength of hand, the Lord. You see, they want you to continue repeating the lie. And that lie is what is called the law of God. The law of God is a lie. The word of God is a lie. They want you to continue it, passing it down to your children. He say oral tradition, oral tradition. But they have book too, but you also pass it down to them. Why not allow your children to grow up enough to read it themselves and understand it, judge it themselves? No, no, you start putting it in them when they were so little, when they are vulnerable, when they cannot resist you, when you can beat them, when you can discipline them. Teach them that time the law of God, and they will not depart from it. I'm happy I departed from it. Because you cannot cage Africans forever. By strength of the hand, the idiot God of Israel brought you out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Egypt was never the house of bondage. Oh, black people were enslaving themselves before. It's a lie. Black people sold themselves into slavery. It's a lie. That's what they keep sowing to keep us divided. Oh, now you see black people. Some black people say, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You people in Africa sold us into slavery. That's why we are all over there. You are stupid. We were all over the world. They are the one that came with slavery. Slavery has no root in Africa. You can never trace slavery or slave trade back to Africa. It's impossible. You can only trace them to Arabs and the Europeans, even the Asians. But black people, no. No. If black people were selling themselves as slaves, they would have sold white people also. They would have sold the Arabs and the Europeans. They will also kidnap them and sell them. A businessman will sell anything that is sellable. You telling me Africans were enslaving themselves before white people came. And suddenly, the God of white people weakened black people. They could not catch and sell them too. White people enslaved themselves. Black people never enslaved themselves. White people first enslaved themselves before they came enslaving black people. But today they turn it around because they rewrote history. That's why every true history, you see what Trump is doing in America. Any true history that will open the eyes of their children to see that, oh, your ancestors were evil against black people, they are removing it. They are hiding it. That's why they went to Egypt and painted it white. But I'm happy paint will never last forever. They painted it white, the thing begin to wear out. People begin to see, oh no, inside is black. Oh, the deeper they dig, all the archaeologists, they are digging. The deeper they dig, the darker it becomes. Because thick darkness is everywhere. Wherever you go, it becomes darker. Because darkness is spring. Even the ocean, there's a place, the depth of ocean that you cannot cross. Anything that crosses there, you can never see it again. Deep, thick darkness. Africans, come on, know who you are. Why are you running away from your land? Because we were educated to be running away from our land. They came even into our land, built institutions to teach us that their place is better than our place. Their food is better than our food. What they stole from us and claim it belongs to them is better than who we are. Black people, wake up, man. Enough. Telling us that our house, our land is house of bondage. Our place is a place of bondage. That's an insult. Verse 15. And it came to pass when Pharaoh was stubborn about letting us. Pharaoh was never stubborn about letting the people of Israel go. It was God who hardened his heart to be stubborn. Not Pharaoh. Man is innocent. Man is without corruption. Man is perfect. I mean, people are perfect. It is God who is corrupt. I mean, God is corruption. Who corrupted people? Every evil you see today is in the name of God. God is the evil and the origin of all evil. That the Lord killed all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beast. Therefore, I sacrifice to the Lord all males that open the womb, but all the firstborn of my sons I redeem. Oh, I kill animal. I won't kill this one. But God killed all the firstborn in Egypt. The God that killed any firstborn is evil. The God that killed the firstborn in Egypt is evil. If it is your God and you are worshiping that God, you are defending that God, you are evil. It is not hard to spot the evil people today. If they believe in God, they are evil. No matter, God do business with them. You see how they will betray you, how they will deceive you, how they will lie to you. Therefore, verse 16, it shall be as a sign on your hand and as frontlets between your eyes. For by strength of hand, the Lord brought us out of Egypt. It's a complete lie. Verse 17, then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go. It's not God that brought. He said, Pharaoh let them go. And later you're telling me it's by the hand of God they brought them out. No. Pharaoh, he said, you know, when you are reading work of fiction, you will be seeing all these contradictions. Who let the people of Israel go? God or Pharaoh? Who was the one who let the people of Israel leave Egypt? Was it God or Pharaoh? It's not God. But they tell you that it's by the hand of God. God punished them. Those things they tell you happen in Egypt never happen. No. Understand that. I'm not reading it saying you that it happened. But it's a story which many of you accepted as the truth, as a true historical incident, which I'm telling you is not. It's just like the fairy tale, the folklores you have in your villages. People made them up. Then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go that God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines. Although that was near. God would like to see people suffer. Hey! This God is wicked. He don't like you getting anything easy. He don't want anything to go easily. He don't want. When I was in school here in electronics system technician or technical school, the lecturer said that when you bring like a device or something you want to fix, or maybe you lose them to put them back, or they came in pieces, you are putting them back. He said when you do it the right way, all you will hear is a click. Bam. But if you are struggling with it, you are doing it the wrong way. Common sense. Why can't your God make life easy for you? Say no, and you are defending it. Oh no, God want me to suffer that. After He will bless you. You are stupid. You don't see God suffered Job. After some even believe that Job is in heaven now enjoying his life. After the nonsense God put him through, although he was innocent. And you tell me your God is just. Do you know what it means to be just? When you kill firstborn, when you kill children, you are not just. You are evil. Children did not commit any offense. Maybe their parents did or adults did, but children. Especially, it tell you that a pregnant woman's womb will be opened and bring out the baby inside there and dash it to the stone. And after you tell me abortion is murder. Abortion is murder, but you are worshiping a God who opened the womb of a pregnant woman, bring out the baby inside there, smash it to the stone. You want me to worship that God? Again, may thunder fire that God, wherever that God is in your life. He did not let them through the road that is near. He said, oh, they will take like, I think it was 3 days journey he said they will take before. But they end up 40 years. But they will tell you it's because they are sin. It's not. He said there was a near road, a near place they're supposed to use to go to land wherever they are going. But he said, no, God refused to lead them through that road that is near. Stop living in fear of God, my people. For God said, lest perhaps the people change their mind when they see war and return to Egypt. God, who is afraid of people leaving Him. God, who is afraid of people obeying Him, disobeying Him. You want me to fear that God? If you read Bible very well, you see how fear of God will just get out from you. The reason why you have fear of God, because you read the Bible or Quran or Torah by faith, believing it's true. It's not. This should open your eyes. There's easy way that these people would have taken to go without going through others saying they are hungry or they are thirsty in the wilderness. Why are you leading them through the wilderness when there is a way you are God, for crying out loud? You people reason now. Reason. How can you be almighty? Your children are suffering. How can you be almighty? Your children are suffering under the hand of the mighty. You are the almighty. You must be wicked to watch your children suffering. He's afraid. God is God speaking like a weak person. He said, perhaps if I lead them through the road that is near, the people may change their minds. And when they see war, why would they see war in the first place? Are you not almighty? Can't you prevent the war? Why must your children see war? This brings me to our stupid people who are against Biafra restoration. Talking nonsense. Oh, why are you talking about Biafra? Because you didn't experience war. Do you know the purpose of war? The purpose of war is not for you to give up. It's for you to fight to win. If you lose today, you go back, prepare yourself, and come for a match. You must win. You must continue to fight that war until you win. If you say you don't want to continue to fight, you remain slave. That's why we remain slave today. I'm not afraid of war. Why should I be afraid of war? We must die too. So why can't I fight to make the place better so that when I come back again, it will be better for me? Because this is our eternal home. How long are we going to be slaves in our home? No, let us stand our ground and fight. That's why I'm relocating back to my place, to Africa. I'm not scared of anybody. No. I'd rather die than live in the fear of God. I'd rather die than worship any God. Why should I do that? That's hating myself. That's cursing myself. Evil God that cannot lead you, Jenny, you just say, God, thank God for Johnny Mercy. Quit Johnny Mercy, don't you see? He know there is war ahead of these people. And there's a way he would have passed them. He said, no, those people may fight. But you are the Almighty God. You are the one that turns the heart of the king anyhow, right? You can turn the heart of kings to not go anywhere warring against your people. The Amalekites, the Philistines. They don't need to fight with your people if you are real. You people should consider this thing you believe about this God. It doesn't make sense. You wake up in the morning, dress up, and you go for a walk, go for business, and you come back later telling me it was God who made it possible. You are hating and hurting yourself. And that's what, if you believe in God, you are practicing self-hate. That's why I say you are not worthy. God is worthy. So God led the people around by way of the wilderness of the Red Sea. And the children of Israel went up in orderly ranks out of the land of Egypt. Remember, they went out in haste, but now they say they went out in orderly rank. These people are liars, man. Verse 19, and Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he has placed the children of Israel under solemn oath, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones from here with you. This is why you see many fathers today putting their children under oath, saying, swear, you will do this, swear. That, what do you think the will is all about? The will they are asking you to write now. Why are you writing a will in the first place, if not for this evil God? He's the one that introduced all this nonsense to us. Brethren cannot enjoy their land anymore. They are fighting over land. So you are write a will. That portion of land belongs to me. It's only my children that will inherit it. And now it's no longer community. They destroy brotherhood among us. They destroy it. And today we have neighborhood. Your brother is now your neighbor. Your brother is no longer your brother. Your sister is no longer your sister. They are your neighbors. Shame. And you think you are living well. Shame. Verse 20. So they took their journey from Succoth and camped at Ethan, at the edge of the wilderness. Remember, they did not give you the date he was. They did not give you the date. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so as to go by day and light. He did not take away the pillar of cloud by day or the pillar of fire by night from before the people. If you believe this thing and know that what happened to the Jews in Germany, and you still believe this, you are delusional. You have been converted. Matthew 23:15 has come to pass in your life. You are a child of hell by faith. You are a child of hell by belief in God. You are a child of hell by fear of God. If there was pillar of cloud by day and pillar of fire by night, leading the people of Israel, protecting them to go to where God ordained for them, what happened in Germany? What is happening today? Why is Netanyahu throwing bombs at other people? Why is Trump throwing bombs at other people? Where is the God they claim to worship? Where is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Where is the God of Israel? Where is the God we trust in an American dollar? Where is that God? Where is that God? It's only Africans that believe in that God. That's why Africans are not making their own bombs. Why? Because they believe in God. Don't you see Nigerian government bringing billions to renovate churches and the mosques? Think about it. These are people. You hear your government telling you that it's only God that will solve insecurity. It is only God that will do work they tell you elected them to do. And you keep quiet. Why? Because you are living in fear of God. You read Bible, you believe it as true, but your reality, you are not treating it as true. You are treating your reality as illusion. But God, who is not real, you are treating it as real reality. It's real. Oh God. For the fact you are suffering is enough to doubt and reject every God. Whether it's a normal, maybe, I used to say maybe